friends and doll lovers. I am on my lunch break and I am sitting in the parking lot of my local Target store, or the Target store near where I work. This little lady is the reason why I am here. I picked her up from the Target near my home on yesterday. I ordered her online and had her shipped to the store. And I purchased her because I saw this as the stock photo. But when I picked her up, I kept looking at her and thinking, well, she's not quite like the stock photo. The stock photo, her face looks a little more rounded, looks fuller. You might not be able to tell here versus here. But the other thing I noticed is her left eye. Now, let me see if I can. If you look at her left eye, the doll's left eye, her left eye is bigger than her right eye, which makes, I don't know, it makes her face look a little off. It's like the hole, or if you were to remove both of her eyes, it looks like the hole for the left eye might be a little bigger. It almost makes the left eyeball look larger than the right eye. It could just be my imagination. So anyway, my choice was to reorder her and see if maybe this was a defect. But I think I'm going to go into the store and take a look and see what they may have on the shelf to see if I'm going to stick with this one or a replacement, or if I'm going to look at another doll to replace her with altogether. I love the stock photo, but the doll doesn't quite meet my expectations. I recognize that the dolls sometimes aren't gonna match the photos exactly, but I think I'm gonna go and take a look and see. I did reorder her, but it hasn't been shipped to the store yet. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna wait and swap it out in hopes that the one that I reordered doesn't have that defect in their left eye, or if I'm just gonna find another doll. So I'm gonna pause and go into the store. Okay, so now to decide between this one named Neveah and this one named Zuri. Their face molds look alike, except I think Zuri may be a little lighter, but she has dark brown hair, and Neveah is a little darker, I guess, and has brown in her hair. And I like Neveah's outfit better, so I think I'm going to get Neveah. But they're both beautiful dolls, but they look closer to their stock photos. So I think we're gonna go and exchange a Sacco for Neveah. Okay, so I'm back, and I hope it's not too weird that I'm filming in my car. But anyway, I went with Neveah. Now, I'm pronouncing her name Neveah. I'm not sure if that's how it's actually pronounced. But as I said while I was in the store, Zuri and Neveah both look like they're the same face molds. I loved the skin tone for both of these dolls. But what the deciding factor was for me to bring home Neveah was I liked the outfit and her hair color. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like dark brown with lighter brown highlights, I think. I guess I'll know better when I get her out of the box. But the hair color of her braid is different than the hair color for hair that's actually rooted to her head. Now, this is a from hair to there doll. So this doll has extendable hair. I am excited. I didn't even know they made these type dolls. I've seen the regular dolls. I've seen the retro Our Generation dolls, but I have not seen these. I think on Target.com they're called Hair Play Our Generation dolls. So I am so excited. I think she is gorgeous, and I think even though her face shape still in her stock photo looks like it's maybe a little rounder or wider than her actual face, I think she still looks a lot more like her stock photo than the other doll, and that doll was Asako. Her name is spelled Asako. I think Neveah looks closer to her stock photo than Asako did, and that weird thing with the eye is not there. It looks like Neveah's eyes are the same size, both her left and her right eye. I just love this doll. Look at her nose, and I love the lip color. I haven't seen what her hair quality, I don't know what her hair quality is like. I don't know if it'll be easy to tangle, but it feels soft, it feels great. And I'm really excited to have this doll. I just think she's gorgeous, and I'm so glad to add her to my collection. So I will get her out of the box. Of course, I don't want to do it now because I'm in my car, and I don't want to lose the pieces that are in the packaging with her. But at some point, I hope to get her out of the package, and then I will do a more detailed look at her. I'm finally home, and I'm going to try to do this quick review of the doll that I purchased earlier today. Her name is Neveah. She is an Our Generation girl doll, and it's a I think it's called a hair play doll. But anyway, I wanted to go over this in a little bit more detail. Earlier today, I said that I thought her hair was dark brown with medium brown highlights, and that is exactly what her hair looks like. I love the depth of color, and these dolls have the long hair. I've taken her out of the box, but I have not clipped the strings on her braids yet, so they're still kind of attached to her outfit. I think they did that so that her hair wouldn't get tangled during shipment. But look at that face. Oh my gosh. She's got dark brown eyes, and I love her eyebrows, and I love her face paint. It's like a subtle rosy shade here, and I love the color of her lips. I think I mentioned that earlier today. And she has a cute little flower in her hair. It's a okay, there you go. It's a pink flower. I don't know what type of flower that is. And then as you move down her body, you'll see she's wearing a dress that kind of puts me in the mind of like crochet, but it's got a lining. So it's a lace dress with a lined lace dress, and this cute little army green, I guess, jacket. And then the cutest shoes. I have not removed all of the packaging from her shoes, but I love those sandals. I love the detail in her sandals. Okay, so let me turn her around here. See if I can do this one-handed. Okay, so there's the back of her. And if you look real close here, let me see if I can part that. There's a hole here, and her braid comes out of this hole. And there is also, it feels like some type of button on the back of her to lengthen and shorten her hair. So I will, let me get her hair loose here, and let's take a closer look at the mechanism that shortens the hair. Just in case you're interested, this little cutie right here, this is Tyler. He's also an Our Generation doll. He was on sale this week, or is on clearance this week. I got him for like $13.48. And I've had my eye on him for a while. I bought him. I love his hair. He has the flocking there, so I couldn't resist. So now Neveah has a brother, and his name is Tyler. And I have Tyler in a, I think it's My Life as outfit. So, but anyway, that's a little aside. Let's get back to Neveah. Hold on and let me get her hair loose. I placed Neveah on a stand so that I could move her around better and not be fearful of her falling over while I'm trying to record this review. So I did take her hair loose, and let me turn her around here. So her hair is all the way down, almost basically to her feet, almost to the top of the table. And it's a lot of hair. The quality of the hair is wonderful. It is so soft, and it doesn't feel like it will get tangled easily, like some dolls that I've had in the past. So the only portion of her hair that will lengthen and shorten is the 3 braids. And as I showed you, I think I showed you earlier, you can see a close-up of the hole the braids come out of. And there is a mechanism on her back that allows you to shorten and lengthen her hair. This is what came in the packaging with her. There is this hairstyle guide, and I will show you that a little closer in a few seconds. And then there are these 2 hair pieces that you can add onto her hair. There are 2 hair clips and a comb, and this little, I guess it's like a brochure of some of the other dolls in the line, as well as the other accessories. And so here is the hair guide, and there's a picture of the mechanism. Neveah's clothes are tacked to her in various places, and I did not want to risk accidentally damaging her. I think I need to tackle that when it's a little earlier in the day and I'm not as tired. But anyway, here is the mechanism. And so this little circular area here, it says to push to lengthen. So you push that in as you pull the braids. And then you just turn this little wheel here. It rotates around. You turn that and it shortens the braids. And then there are suggestions for, oops, I'm sorry, I'm getting tangled up here. There are suggestions, there's instructions for how to do a fishtail braid and how to make a hair bow with her hair, and some other styles here. So very beautiful doll. Let me turn her around here so you can see her again. This is Neveah, an Our Generation girl. The hair play doll, available at Target. I found her in the local store. I think she is still available on Target.com for around $29.99 as of this taping. And there's Tyler, I told you about earlier, that I got on clearance. So now we have a brother and sister. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for taking the time to watch it. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.